2-0 after beating North Texas. Overall thoughts, what did you think of the way your receivers played yesterday?
Not great. I think they're very disappointed in themselves. I was disappointed in them. The effort was there. It's just, I think there's a lack of details, lack of focus that they want to take a little bit more pride in. And, I'm excited to see them step up to the challenge and see if they can get better in that regard.
Coach Dykes talked after the game about how the offense was just a little bit off for at least part of the game. Was that anything North Texas did schematically against you guys, or could you chalk it up to sort of not a great day at the office?
Well, I think you give credit to North Texas because I think they did play a lot harder than we did in the first half. But I think a lot of our woes were also self-inflicted. I mean, we catch some of those third and mediums, and it's a different story, I think. So it's probably a combination of both.
You work with the receivers, but obviously a lot of their success depends on who's getting them the ball. And Tanner Mordecai has been here 2 weeks, and he's thrown 11 touchdown passes. And I know you're not focused on him all the time, but what have you seen from him that maybe we don't see on the stat sheet?
I think he carries a lot of confidence, and he takes a lot of pride in executing the offense at a high level. And I think he has a certain swagger about him that, he just knows how to win. He knows how to take advantage of certain situations, and for the most part, man, he really gives his receivers opportunities to make plays on the ball, which is, I think, great quarterbacks, they just give their guys a chance, and he usually always does.
One of the subplots all through spring and summer leading up to this season was Reggie and his knee. With a couple games into the season, what have you seen from him? How does he look to you?
I think he's progressing great. We've held him back a significant amount more than he has in the past. His backups need to play better, so he can save himself a little more and not play so fast. But I think he's right on schedule. I think we'll keep ramping him up.
The last time SMU and LaTech met each other was in the bowl game up in Frisco, and you were there. Coach Dykes jumped in and coached that game, but you were there on the sideline at least. What made you go to that game when you'd been employed by SMU for, only a few days?
Right. I think just showing my support to the program and getting a feel for how the program is and where it's at. I think just mostly to support Coach Dykes and support the program that I was about to be a part of. At that time, I was still employed by TCU, so I watched that game, and then I had to coach their bowl game. So,
obviously you've known Coach Dykes a long time. Did it surprise you at all that he was willing to jump in the deep end with a team that he probably didn't even know all the players on the team yet?
And I think he knew what was going to happen, but he knew it was the right thing to do. This kind of guy he is.
Coach Dykes started his coaching career at Louisiana Tech, and when he had a wide receiver named David Gru, what does this game mean to you in terms of going back to your alma mater?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it at all. It's just the next game on the schedule, and I'm looking forward to preparing very, very well. Game planning tonight, tomorrow, and getting these guys ready for practice on Tuesday. That's all I care about.
You don't let yourself think about what the emotions will be like or anything like that?
No.
Favorite eating spot in Ruston that you get to hit, or no?
Boring. There might be a spot or two I'll hit, but I know the hidden spots. I might hit one or two as long as we're ready to play.